What's up, guys? How you doing? Great to be here. Happy Monday. Happy November. That's right. We got a good one for you guys today. My. We're getting into the security field, market, whatever you want to call it. And we're just going to discuss real quick about our brand new horn speaker. That's right. There it is right there. Advanced IP horn speaker. So I just hit myself with the mic there. Designed for security system, mainly VMS integration. And we want to make you guys aware of what this thing can actually do, what it's about, how powerful it truly is, because it is. And of course, I got my coffee here.
My God, that is the best coffee I've ever tasted.
Sorry about the slurping. It's all good. Because it's Monday night. Guys, quick plug. Every single Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we here at TOA Electronics announce or bring to you guys sound supply. Everything commercial AV, more importantly, in the direction of brand new products here at TOA. Product awareness, flexibility, use cases, all that cool stuff. So let's dive in. All right, so the the IP A1SC. What is it? How unbelievable is it? What can it do? Before we get into that, so as you guys know, we're known for audio, right? We do commercial AV, commercial audio mainly. And we're in some pretty our bread and butter is obviously the commercial audio space, background music applications. Many of you integrators out there, go out in the field, call us, and we're essentially amplifying that Mood Media Unit or whatever that streaming system might be, and projecting it throughout the space. We're also taking paging, and we're doing priority override with paging applications with our amplifiers, our mixer amps, our package amps. Everybody loves them. They last forever. They're built like tanks. They work, right? Well, guess what? We're bringing that same technology, that same reliability, that same performance, and built it in to an IP integrated horn speaker designed to be integrated with security systems, VMS systems. And a VMS is basically it's a term used for a video management system. Briefly, it's an all-in-one interface, typically on a PC or Mac or any device per se. And it's a one-stop shop. And that's, like I said previously, I think it was the podcast before, that's the direction that we're going in. Full integration over network, whatever that might be, audio, video, data, you name it, it can be done. So we want to make sure this guy right here, the IP-A1SC 15, talks to everybody in the system, no matter what manufacturer that may be. Very friendly and no hassle. Boom, boom. So let's get into what this can do, and just this isn't going to be a technical dive in. We just want to make you guys aware of how we expect you guys to integrate something like this, right? So the idea here is to combine both audio and video over one network. A typical application, one that keeps coming up, is you got the IP-A1SC15 integrated into the network, and there's some sort of sensor also integrated into the network. Well, this thing can be triggered over network and essentially do whatever you want it to do. Obviously, it's an audio unit, so it's going to spit out something. So let me give you an example. maybe there's we'll take the market of education, for example. Maybe there's a restricted access area, let's say maybe a sporting event per se, and you don't want people going behind a certain barrier, whatever that may be. This is just a very simple example. Somebody crosses that barrier, triggers the sensor, boom, that message then gets triggered on the IP horn, where the sensor actually sends a signal over to the IP horn over network, and it then launches that broadcast, whatever that may be. It could be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't matter. There's onboard storage. I believe you can hold up to 20 messages, and I could be incorrect about that. Let me just double check. As I said, I don't want to get too technical here. But yeah, let's take a look. Internal, yes, 20. So I got the spec sheet up here. Also, guys, we're going to link some of the product details in the description below, so you guys get a visual of this, what it looks like. I'm recording from home. I don't have a unit here with me, but we'll make sure we'll give you guys links in the description below, so you guys can follow along. So looking at the spec sheet here, it supports up to 20 messages that can be stored on board. This is internal memory, which is fantastic. Wave or MP3, and I think there's 80 megs. Yeah, 80 megs on board, which is plenty. Absolutely plenty. So you have control input via standard control input via analog, or over network, or a remote API. Very flexible. Also, PoE powered. So again, we're leaning towards that idea of simplicity and everything talking over a single CAT cable. Everything's done over that. So you have PoE powering the unit. There's an amplifier built in. By the way, there's a 15-watt amplifier built in. So literally all you have to have physically connected, if you want, is just that CAT cable. 15 watts at PoE Plus and 8 watts at standard PoE. Plenty of power for what it's designed to do. So the list goes on and on. So the way you guys actually want to integrate something like this, I mean, it's completely endless. It can do whatever you want. Another thing you can do is page, SIP paging, peer-to-peer paging. If you're integrating into a current network type system, get this guy going, set it up, and boom. If you want to, and it could do multiple things. It doesn't have to be set up to just do one thing. Clearly, you can have a trigger set up, but you can also page out of it. Emergency broadcast. There are many, many things you can do with it. But the motion idea, it just gives you guys an idea of, to give you guys a visual of how this would actually be set up. Another cool feature is that it has optimized sound output control, so volume control per time. So, for example, let's say emergency broadcast, you need it at full level, but during the day, let's say between school hours, between 8 and 2 o'clock, you need to bring that down. You can do that. There's presets for that available, so it's fully flexible in that case. If you guys are using multiple IP horns, well, it might be difficult to identify the horns. So we do have an IP, or setting up the horns. So we do have an IP setting tool, which can help you guys set those up. That's free of charge. It scans the units, boom, 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 boom. Actually automatically tags them with an IP. So it just makes your job that much easier. Maximum sound pressure level is 124 dB at 15 watts. Operating temperature, so let's say you guys are all the way up in the mountains of Montana. It could operate at negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty awesome. Or if you guys are in Death Valley, I believe it's the hottest place on Earth, or at least in this country. I don't see one there, but anyways, 131 degrees Fahrenheit. So a huge operational range. It's weather resistant. Okay. One-stop shop for all your IP paging needs. So again, VMS broadcast, SIP direct call, P2P direct call, SIP multicast. So if you guys are using multiple horns, you can group page. or group announce, and pre-recorded messages all built in.